Hi, this is April with Easy Curly Hairstyles, and today I'm sharing how I apply my styling products. So the first part I'm showing is this is freshly washed hair. My daughter was washing my hair, which is why you'll see her here. And what I'm doing at this point is I'm just squishing the conditioner into my hair. This really helps my hair to absorb the moisture. I've noticed a big difference once I do this scrunching technique. And then I also rake my fingertips through because I want to feel the transformation happening. I can actually feel the hair strands start to soften and become smooth and more slippery. So once I feel that transformation has happened, then I rinse out my hair. But I really want to make sure that my hair has soaked all that conditioning in, and that's what's really going to start a frizz-free hair day. So I rinse all of the conditioner out. I'm really being careful to rinse out the product because I don't want any flaking. I don't want my scalp to be itchy, so I do make sure to give it a good rinse. Now you'll see my hair is sopping wet and I'm applying my gel. So I apply it with the praying hands method to just evenly coat it, and then also scrunching it in. So you'll see how wet it is. And this scrunching helps to distribute the product throughout all the hair strands because I do have thick hair. And so I do take careful attention to the hair at the back because, as you'll see, it looks almost flat until my forehead, and then the curls are just in the front. So I'm going to lift up some of that hair in the back just to make sure that it has gel throughout. And then another thing I do is I also coil those particular curl clumps just to make sure that there is a nice curl pattern throughout. And so when I'm looking down at my hair in this position, I want to make sure I don't see any frizz. I want to make sure that there's large curl clumps. And then at this point, I'm just squishing some more to release more of that water and to make sure the gel is all throughout. And I do need to note that applying my styler like this with my head forward really allows me to set the curl pattern lifted off of my scalp. I also like to have a little towel nearby. I've used a tea towel before, which is really great, and I've been trying out our swimming towels because the smooth side of the towel actually works quite well, and it's smooth enough that it doesn't cause any frizz. Then I'll usually do a wet plop. This is really great because then it allows you to get dressed, put on your makeup, do whatever you need to do before you start drying your hair. So I highly recommend that. The next styling product I'm going to use is for root volume. So this is a new product for me. The previous root volumizer I had was from a salon that I can't get to anymore, so I'm testing out some new products. So leave some comments below if you have some that work for you. And this one sprays quite it has a very wide spray, so I'm overspraying quite a bit. I'm gonna have to clean up the whole bathroom and myself after this. So the other one that I had, it sprayed more directly. It had the mist didn't spray out quite so far as this one, so I'm gonna have to get used to that. But it's just like a foam, and I just leave it. I don't touch it. The white foam eventually just goes away, and I'm just gonna leave that in and start drying my hair. But I'll show you the following steps of some other little tips and tricks I use for applying styler. But those are the main things: is applying the gel on wet hair and then applying this root volumizer, which is, for me, is a must. Now this is just my initial 5-minute dry just to prevent the dripping. And this is where I do my analyzing. How are my curls looking? Are there any touch-ups needed before I complete the drying process? So I will apply just less than a pea-size amount of the gel, usually watered down, and just to go over some of those curls. I'll even coil some if they are curling in a funny direction. I want to make sure that my bangs are laying in a nice position around my face. And that's really it. Those are all my styling tips for today. I hope this helps you have a great curl day too. I'll also leave a link down below for my clip and diffuse method to help get volume while drying your hair as well. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.